are you all? I hope you all are fine, good and safe at your home. Welcome for today's science lab visit. So let's welcome for today's chemistry lab and have a visit of this lab. Yes, beta, this is our store. This is our chemistry store where we are keeping various type of chemicals. You can see, and this is our store. Various chemicals are kept and they are separated from the lab because the firework is there. Many electrical appliances are there. That's why we are keeping these chemicals in a separate room. You can see this. Yes, beta, after this chemical store visit, we are going to see these equipments which are kept in these boxes. You can see the beakers are kept, small beakers, large beakers, and these flasks you can see over here. You can see these are the conical flasks having their measuring values like you can see over here where we can measure the chemicals. Okay. Let's visit. This is burner and we have to lit the fire and we can open it after lighting the fire. It's connected to the cylinder. Okay, and you can see there's chemicals over here. Let's start with this. This is sulfur powder. It is written over here. And this what we can see is its expiry date, its batch number, the year of manufacturing we can see over here. Please always see the chemicals dates before using them. Expiry date is mandatory. And every lab has to keep their chemicals only when they are in the before the expiry date, right? Okay. These are the chemicals. This is latent solution what we are using for various experiments in our classes. And iodine solution that is again used for the starch test that we are doing in our exercises and activities. This is Kestrel motor where it is used to make the emulsions. We will put the cream over here and the salt over here and then we keep on rotating and the emulsion will be prepared. Example, creams, right? Okay. Let's go to the Bunsen burner again and here it's a stand where we are putting the wire gauze and then this is the china dish and then this is the tongue. After getting hot, we can hold this with this very easily and we can keep it inside very safely. Okay. When we used to mix the things, then we can use this rod. It's a glass rod and we can mix the things with this using glass rod, right? Okay. After this, these are the test tubes and these are test tube holders. Like they can be adjustable very easily. You can hold this test tube while using this test tube holder. Don't press it very tightly. It will be okay and fine. Now you can apply it on the burners when they are in use. And you can keep it again here. Don't touch it and then release it. It will be very easy for you. After doing the experiments, you can use these brushes to clean them. You can put this and you can clean it very easily under the water, right? Okay, so you can see this is the burette that will be used in higher classes for the titration methods. And yes, beta, now let's see this working of this centrifugation method with this apparatus, right? I'm taking the test tubes. I'm keeping these test tubes in this. One by one, we should make a balance opposite to it. After that, I'm doing it manually right now, but there is this electric appliance was there and we can use it with using the electricity and we can rotate it. Automatically what will happen? You can see they are getting centrifuged together. This can be used with this method, right? After that, this is the burette. And what we will... One more apparatus over here is, this is pipette. And with this pipette, we can suck the liquids as well as water. I'm doing for here. I'm sucking it up to a specific mark. This is the limit mark. After that, I will put it in the conical flask. If I have to take the volume up to 100 level, then I have to suck it again. and then I will release it with my finger. It will go automatically over there. You can see the water is collected over here very easily without touching any kind of chemical with my hands, right? So this is the water bath apparatus in which we are going to put the water, and when the water becomes hot at a certain temperature, then we can put our apparatus and chemicals as well. Let's see the working. You can see they are having the caps over them. We can remove them one by one according to the requirement. I am taking this test tube. I have adjusted with this stand, and now I am keeping this over here, and it was switched on from here, and then set the temperature was set, and then the chemicals will be given to a particular temperature after keeping over here. Next, what I can use, if it is on the same temperature, I can use one more apparatus same during it. I can keep it over here. The boiling can be possible very easily. At one temperature, 6 we can use at one time under this water bath apparatus. So thank you very much all Petines for being a part of this chemistry lab visit. I hope you able to understand many apparatus working, many test tubes about conical flask and all what we have studied about this, and many chemicals you are also come to aware with it. So that was our chemistry lab, and whenever the school will reopen, definitely we will have a live visit also. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day. Stay safe.